What is going on, guys? Now, I am so sorry that this comic is a week late. Now, actually, what I should say is my review is a week late, but I've actually been decorating my room. I've had to move my computer, my mic, all of my equipment that I use to record out of my room, and basically everything's just been decorated. So yeah, that's why these videos this video is late. Now, I know Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4 actually releases today, so don't worry, that review will be up later today or tomorrow because I also have uni tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see what's happening there, but don't worry, my comic reviews are actually going to be kept up to date now from now on, so there's not going to be any of this nonsense with the decorating. I've actually moved my stuff back into my room so I can continue to review these comics for you guys, so you don't have to worry about another video being a week late or anything like that. But yeah, so now that we've got all that out of the way, let's dive straight into this, not comic, but the winner of the giveaway that I was doing last issue. So I was actually doing a giveaway for Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2, Gwen Stacy, and this is the winner on the screen now, Angel Sanchez. I think that's how you pronounce your name, or that's how I would anyway. Congratulations to you, you are the winner of Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2. So I will send you the digital code in a private message in the next 24 hours. Now, for you guys that didn't win, don't worry, there's going to be a load more giveaways in the future. I think I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for Miles Morales issue 6 as well. So yeah, look out for that. And of course, Spider-Man 2099 and Superior Spider-Man. So don't worry, there's plenty of giveaways to go around. But anyway, without any further ado, let's dive into this comic. Alright guys, so to kick off this comic, I am straight out just going to tell you guys all about this character. So his name is Aaron Aikman, or Eichmann, or Aikman, or however you guys want to pronounce it. Now, honestly, I absolutely love the story behind this comic. One thing I kind of don't want to say, but I kind of have to say, is the fact that I don't like the character that is Spider-Man. He refers to himself as the Spider-Man as if in the third person, which I find really strange. And one thing that I just absolutely do not like is the fact that he actually injected himself with the spider DNA to give himself spider powers. He didn't get bit by a spider. Because one thing I like to think is that Peter Parker was chosen to be Spider-Man, like that's why the spider bit him. Like that's kind of how I like to see it. Whereas with this guy, it's kind of like he just gave himself the powers because he felt like he deserved them. So maybe that is not it. Like, he's a good guy, don't get me wrong, but it's just he did it. He like self-engineered himself to become Spider-Man, which I just find really strange. But one thing we do know is that he's actually got. I actually like this girl. Her name is Kaori or something like that. I can't pronounce her name, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But it turns out that she actually had a 10-year-old daughter that actually got hit by a car when she was younger, and Aaron and Kaori, I can't pronounce her name again, sorry. They actually worked endlessly to try and bring her back to life. Like, she had brain damage and she was basically paralyzed for the rest of her life, and she's in a coma or something. And they actually worked endlessly to bring her back. And then all of a sudden, Kaori just basically ended the relationship between them both, and he never saw her like again. And then randomly, she just turns up at his apartment or his house or wherever Aaron is living, and she's kind of about to explain it all, and we find out that her daughter actually died, and it's kind of crazy. But of course, Aaron actually has to go out and be Spider-Man into the night and find this villain that was actually harassing him at the beginning of the comic, and it actually broke his web line and stuff like that. Now, no villain has ever done that to this particular Spider-Man. So as you can see, he's a pretty strong villain, and I love all of the equipment that this Spider-Man has in his suit. Like, he has like a rear view mirror and stuff. He has like boots that can launch him over buildings, and he has all these mechanical things in his arms and stuff. It's just awesome. Now, one thing I don't like about the suit, this is just one little thing, is that all of these like spider eyes he has all over his like helmet. It's dead weird. It's not really a big thing. Kind of like the rest of the suit. It reminds me of Ends of the Earth, is it? Is it Ends of the Earth? I can't remember. I think it's Ends of the Earth, yeah. It reminds me of that suit. But then this really awesome, interesting part of where the villain actually turns to him and says that death is coming for you, Spider-Man. And It is just awesome. Now, of course, Aaron actually works at, well, he doesn't work at a hospital, but he works at like a science/hospital place type of thing. And they actually discover that this weird, wiry alien substance thing was in him. And straight away, Spider-Man takes it to who is Kaori, aka his girlfriend. And of course, she's gone a little bit insane, she's going a little bit crazy, and this is where she explains that her daughter actually didn't die, she came back to life, that she actually managed to bring her back from like this paralyzed state. And it's just, this part of the comic is just incredibly awesome. It's just, I absolutely love this, how it ties into the Spider-Verse. But when she comes back, she's talking about how she's just come back from a dark place and how she was having a bad dream, and then all of a sudden she starts shouting to herself, "No, stay away from me, I'm awake now, don't do this." And then all of a sudden, with the click of your fingers, she's just passed out again, and then she wakes back up as one of Morland's family. Now, of course, I don't actually know whether she was part of Morland's family the entire time or anything like that, but it seems like once someone dies or once someone passes out or something like that, it leaves a gateway between the Spider Hunters like world or dimension and the real world like type of thing. It's hard to explain, but if you just read the comic with me, then you'll understand it. But it's kind of like that, where technically someone part of Morland's family, like the Spider Hunters, has taken over her, and then as Spider-Man is rushing out to stop everyone, he's rushing back into the city, and then we have this flashback of this guy saying in the corridor, "Between our worlds, their death awaits you, Spider-Man," and there's just Morland standing in the doorway of this light, which is just freaking awesome. And of course, Spider-Man doesn't know who he is, but we're left on this epic cliffhanger, and I cannot wait to find out what happens. Now, of course, this is the Edge of the Spider-Verse comic, so we're probably not going to find out what happens. However, I hope we do eventually. But going back to what I was talking about how the Spider Hunters took over her Kaori's daughter's body, what I actually meant to say was that when she dies or passes out or whatever she does, it actually leaves a gateway between the Spider Hunters world and then the real world or something like that. It's some crazy madness like that. But basically the Spider Hunters jump from each dimension, killing each Spider-Man, and basically this gateway between the universes or the worlds or gateway or whatever you want to call it opens up, and that lets Morland and his family come through, and we just have Morland at the end there, which just looks freaking awesome. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about that cliffhanger. And yeah, I kind of am a little bit shocked. I so want to know what happens next, but it'll probably be featured in the next Edge of Spider-Verse comic, or even in Spider-Verse, like when it actually starts. Now, of course, later today, Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4 review will be up, so don't worry about that, guys. And of course, there is another comic, which I can't remember. It's either Superior Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man. I just can't remember right now. But yeah, there'll be my reviews later on, so don't worry about that, guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this particular one. And I am actually going to give this an 8 out of 10. Now, I know I said earlier that I didn't like the character, but I did also say that I absolutely love the story and the ending. And just me reading this again with you guys, it's kind of got me a little bit more pumped up for this, and it's just awesome. So yeah, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It was just so good. The story behind it was amazing. I hope this Spider-Man is in the Spider-Verse once it kicks off. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you like my video, guys. Congratulations to the guy that won. I remember your name, it's Angel Sanchez. So yeah, congratulations to you. I'll have the code to you within 24 hours. And yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more, and I will see you guys in my next video.